And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Gregory Polanco, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Here's Dee Gordon now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Gordon.
First delivery to him on the way. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, Dero. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way into postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
And he fouls this one off. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, Dee Gordon. He's stolen 40 bases already this season, and I want to see if his speed comes to play in this one. He impacts a lot of games with his legs, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if he does that again here today.
Digging in, Mallex Smith, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Smith, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in, Mitch Haniger, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One strike now from Archer. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner. And
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Marco Gonzalez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
At the plate, Kevin Kramer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward. Game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
Behind 0-2 now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. To Gordon for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Melky Cabrera. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Josh Bell the next to hit. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. First at bat for him here, and he brings with him a season tally of 30 long balls. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Bell, a 6'4" switch hitter. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Frazier on second. Cabrera is over at first with 1 away. This is popped up. Seager moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. Look at his stats. He's got almost 100 runs batted in. Obviously, he's having a nice year in that category. You know, anytime you get near 100 or to 100, that's a big season no matter who you are. He'll look to add to his total in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nothing in the Pirate first. We're on to the second now in Pittsburgh. No score on the show. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Moran over to his left, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Omar Narvaez head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 1 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back toward the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Tim Beckham.
So striding forward now, Tim Beckham. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. Moran is there. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Colin Moran, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Moran.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He comes into this one tied for the top spot in the league's home run standings at the moment.
And with a handful of games left, this is going to be a fun race to watch to see who comes out on top. He certainly wants to put his best foot forward, starting with this at bat.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Striding in, Corey Dickerson. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Chris Archer.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Chris Archer. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Mike Compton.
Leading off for Seattle, the first baseman, Mike Compton.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing. The 2-1 home.
Grounded foul. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Marco Gonzalez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. Cue shot here out towards short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kramer.
Leading up for the Pirates, the shortstop, number 44.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Kramer is certainly a versatile middle infielder playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Into the box now, Melky Cabrera. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Henniger racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Malik Smith the next to hit.
Leading off for Seattle.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Up next for Seattle.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. And there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
So a runner on second with one down now. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. To short, hit hard. Kramer has it, and there are two away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Digging in for his second at bat, Kyle Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Comes set. The 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Smith stands at second with two gone. High in the air out to center field. Polanco has a read on it. And that retires the side. One left for Seattle. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The 1-0. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. There is Seager. And he is in there.
No question that he's going to be docked for throwing air there. Looked like the first baseman couldn't decide which way to turn the glove, and by the time he decided, it was too late. Runner on board with the air.
Into the box, Colin Moran, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Moran can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now batting, Corey Dickerson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set, and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Smith. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh through 4. Still tied, 0-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for Seattle.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Here comes the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
This is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
There's
Now
no
batting,
question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Tim Beckham, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, 2 errors on the Seattle line score so far. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 2-2. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
And that brings up Mike Compton as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Beckham aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. The 2-1. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So here now is the pitcher, Marco Gonzalez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The batter, number 9.
Striding into the box, D. Gordon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors on the Seattle line score so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 1 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box
pitcher
now, Chris Archer. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
50th pitch of the game on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it is. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 away.
Now batting, number 44.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Riding in once again, Malik Smith. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Smith.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger, swinging a ball hit on the ground. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. High and deep to center field. Back goes Polanco to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
So striding in, Domingo Santana. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. One strike now from Archer. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Here it comes, 0-2. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Skied into straightaway right. There to take it now is Cabrera, and he has it for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th, and into bat next the third baseman Kyle Seager. First pitch of the at bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Smith is off of first with 2 away. 1-1 the count now. There goes Smith. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
He's set. The 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Polanco. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some top spin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Into the box now, Josh Bell, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Bases are empty, one man out. He'll try again, 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another one sent foul. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch just hung in there on that one. Here's another 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in, Francisco Cervelli, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, the Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. At the plate, Omar Narvaez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Stepping up to the plate, Tim Beckham. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
No balls and 1 strike. Navarez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Ready with another 0-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
To Frazier at the bag. Over to Bell for the double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Compton.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Mike Compton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Mike Compton has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, Marco Gonzalez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Mariners 1 and the Pirates nothing. Leading off the inning, Colin Moran, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Ready for another shot now. Gregory Polanco. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. This one is launched. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. And with that one, he takes the lead in the home run race.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Now batting, left
In
field,
now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll go after the first
Dickerson.
pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-2 home. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Ladies and
Pablo
gentlemen,
Reyes will
your
grab a
attention,
bat and hit
please.
for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates, number 15.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. To short. Beckham gloves it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll march on to the 8th. All even now at 1-1. Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
Stepping into the box, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. From the stretch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Moran charging in on it. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
First base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Stepping in now, Malik Smith. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. The set and the 3-1 pitch, and it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Takes this the other way to right, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Rob Whalen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Rob Whalen.
Ready once again, Kevin Kramer.
Leading
He's
up
0 for
for
2
the
with a walk
Pirates.
thus far.
The shortstop, number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled on the ground to short. Beckham from the outfield grass. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Seager in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting.
Final
right
line there
fielder,
for the Mariners starting
Becky
pitcher. He was great all
Cabrera.
night long.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Digging in now, Melky Cabrera hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2. Hit in the air out toward left. Santana has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. Standing in, Domingo Santana. He's batting cleanup
Leading
in
off
this
for
one,
Seattle,
but will get us
the left
started
fielder,
here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Kramer is right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Stepping up now, Kyle Seager. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Next for Seattle, Omar Narvaez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. (0-2). Here it is, and he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Score remains tied 1-1. Now to the plate, Josh Bell. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Navarez. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Waiting on it is Henniger. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Up next for the Pirates, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So coming to the plate, Colin Moran. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Santana moves over, and no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now in the box, Tim Beckham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tim Beckham.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Ryan Healy will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 27, Ryan Healy.
Oh, and 1 the count. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1 pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the pitcher, Rob Whalen.
Jay Bruce will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 32, Jay Bruce.
One away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, D. Gordon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Back up the middle, reined in. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle, still tied 1 apiece. Ryan Healy will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 27.
Tyler Danish comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Tyler Danish.
Ready for another chance? Gregory Polanco, first in the league in home runs, and he added 1 more to his total earlier in this game.
Man, I can see myself in the Texas Rangers dugout right now, and the hitting coach Rudy Jaramillo would always say, batting average will fluctuate, but they can never take away ribbies and homers, and this guy just keeps adding to the total.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Henniger going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Now batting.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get fouled. 2-1. This is line to left. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run. Lonnie Chisenhall will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Pirates, number 5, Lonnie Chisenhall.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 down the first baseline. Well, that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Kevin Kramer. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Henniger ranging back. Ball game! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
When you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Michael Feliz wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.